All right, guys. So this is the Fit Trader once again, and we spotted a nice opportunity on gold, and we love gold. Yeah. So this is a 15 minutes, and yeah. So let me show you what I'm anticipating on this with this London session. This is the London session, okay? Yeah, and so what do we see over here? Now, when you go to the daily, probably the weekly, okay, check something right here. You can see that gold made a divergence. All right, what's the name? This weekly candle took the liquidity. Of the previous weekly candle, right? So you can see right here that this candle took the high of the previous candle, right? But when you check silver, silver couldn't do that, okay? Check silver right here. Silver couldn't do that, okay? So making it a good SMT, a place where we can look for some reversals. All right. So now, watch this. Okay, now let's go to the 4-hour time frame. Okay, when we go to the 4-hour time frame, what do we see? We see something amazing right here, right? Now, when you check, you realize that check something. Now, price made a high, made a low, made a high, and made a lower low, lower high, then lower low, right? So why are we targeting? We are targeting the sell side, right? Meaning that we are in a bearish market. Okay, so meaning that we have a move towards the downside. Okay, yeah. Now, after we establish this, okay, I want to see something. Let's check the range. Okay, let's check the daily range of this particular distribution leg. Okay, now what do we see? We realize that price has repriced, made a retracement, and repriced price to the equilibrium right above, and it did well by moving above the 50% of the range. Okay, now we have established that as well. Now what do we see? We see a key order block. Let's go to the 4-hour. We see a key order block right here. Yes, this is where you see the key order block right here, right? And I've labeled it the 4-hour OB. Now what do we see as well? You see, now check this out. Check this out. Now you realize that when you go to the 15 minutes time frame, okay, you see that there's also a divergence. Okay, I think it's clearer with the 1-hour. Check something. Now realize that this Thursday 2 is it 2 a.m. Yeah, this Thursday 2 a.m. Candle high has taken this previous to, I think yesterday's high, 2 a.m. high, right? Yes, and check the gold, right? You see there's also another divergence over here, meaning that is a good place for price to retrace. Okay, now watch this. After we spotted the divergence, we realized that there was a powerful fair value gap, 15 minutes FVG right here. But looking at the time, we are still within the kill zone time, and what I'm anticipating is that when price is able to break this level, meaning that price is ready to make a commitment towards the downside, targeting this sell side liquidities. Okay, so we realize that we have a relative equal lows. So yeah, you can see right here. Okay, relative equal low. So this is where price will be targeting towards the lows, right? Yeah, towards the lows. Now let's give this the dollar, and that price wants to take the sell side liquidity. Okay, now we can see right here that price also created a 15-minute IFEG, right? In the price One wonderful thing about IFEG is that usually when it's being retested, it's a good zone where price can continue from. Okay, so price broke it, made a retest, and we're anticipating this move right here to the sell side liquidity. All right, I hope it's clear. All right, so what we are waiting for is clarity. We just want clarity so that we can enter on this pending, I call it pending CISD, change in state of delivery. Okay, all right, so this is what you're anticipating right there. Yeah, so yeah, that's what we are looking out for. Okay, so this is the feed trader, and we'll be back to check where price is at. All right, guys. So you can see right here on gold as we anticipated. Now we are waiting for this 15 minutes candle to close at exactly 7 a.m. GMT time. All right, yeah. So that's what we anticipated. So we are waiting for price to just break below this this level, validating our completed CISD, right? Then we'll take a shot, putting our stop loss just above this level right here. All right, so yeah, when we go to the 5 minutes, you can see something quite interesting. Yes, you can see something quite interesting right here. We can also use this as an entry where price breaks below this 5 minutes level. Yeah, validating it as a CISD as well. Yes, then we'll take a shot from there. But I love to use the 15 minutes. Yes, but let's see probably. Yeah, but it all works together. It's all the same. Yeah. Since we are aligning our time frames, it doesn't matter. Yes, and our kill zone time is on. Yeah, so when price breaks below this level, yeah, yes, then we are in for a long shot. Okay, all right, okay, that is nice, good one. All right, you can see some imbalance left over here, right? Yeah, that's a nice delivery right there. Okay. So guys, one thing I want to leave with you is that you must always look for what's the word narrative when it comes to your entries. Don't just be like, oh, I've seen a fair value gap over here, let me just enter. I've seen this one, let me just enter. No, that's not how you need to move with the context. Okay, yes, you need to have a context in mind with a narrative, higher time frame narrative. Okay, yes, when I talk about context, what do I mean by context? Context is like knowing where your key levels are. Okay, knowing where your dealing range are, where prices, if price is in a expansion or retracement, and yeah, all those things, it adds up. Yes, it adds up to make your entries quite solid. Okay, yeah. So try your best to do a top down every time you come to the market. As you can see, yeah, I've shown you everything from here. Yeah, from this level down to my entry. Okay, yes, down to my entry now. Yes, so we are still waiting to enter. We just want our confirmation to line up. Yes, when it's exactly 7, you realize that which is also a key macro time, you see price will really move quite aggressively. Yeah, so we are still in a move. All right. guys, one thing I've realized is that the trading, when it comes to trading the forex market or in trading in general, I mean, it's quite interesting, the learning curve that you can't escape. You can't escape the learning curve, because there's a lot about the market that if you don't take your time to study, you may think you've gotten it, but yeah, the market can catch you off guard. Okay, realize that you make a lot of mistakes, and it will really stress your psychology, I tell you. So take your time, don't rush it. Take your time, get some resources. Okay, get some resources. Yeah. So so you see right here. Okay, so when price breaks below here, yes, exactly. Yeah, price breaks below here, I'm going to enter aggressive. Yes, I'm going to enter aggressive now. Sorry. Yeah, taking a shot right here. Okay, putting a stop loss right above there. We know price will retrace probably. It depends on the momentum, right? Yeah. So price can come to this level. That's why I put our stop loss right here. But it won't break above that. So then what are we aiming for? It's M1 a 9 1 is to 2. Yes, let's aim for 1 is to 2. Yes. So we ask, why won't you wait for price to come? I mean, yeah, the market at times, according to its momentum, it can just move away. It can just move. Good. I mean, can move with some aggressive expansions, right? Yeah. Yes, and it's quite amazing. So here can be another entry. I mean, entry number 2 something. Yes, and we are in. So why did I target this level? Okay, this 1 is to 2 around this level. Now I targeted it because you can see right here that we have some sell side. Okay, some sell side liquidity, right? Yes. All right. So we've entered in. So right now it's official. Yeah. When it comes to London session, I don't usually take 1 is to 3, but usually New York I can do 1 is to 3. Yes, I can do 1 is to 3. Yes, and some of the entries, post London entries, I can also do 1 is to 3. But London expansion doesn't expand that much. I know it's arguable, but yeah, I know people have their own opinion about what I just said, but that's it. That's what I have observed. Okay, the expansion usually for London is not much. So yeah, so we are just aiming now at a nice 1 is to 2. Yeah. So this is the feed trader. So once again, smash the like button, subscribe, and yeah, I forgot to mention I have a Telegram page you can join. It's for free, where I post some analysis and all that, so that you can learn in the process and also take some entries. I mean, and learn through the process. Okay. Yeah. All right. So we are in the London Q zone, and so you can see that we are having some nice momentum. Yes, having some nice momentum to the sell side. All right. So yeah, as I mentioned before, when it comes to the learning curve, take your time and study. Trading is not a joke. It takes time. There's a lot of things that you need to know. Yes, yes, yes. Don't think you can just draw some zones and retest and think that you think that you'll be you when it comes to long term, you will last. I mean, yeah, easy. One thing I'm thankful of is the mentors that I've come across. Okay, shout outs to the T trader. Yes, shout outs to ICT Michael. Thank you so much for opening our eyes to a lot of things. Yeah, shout outs to the GXT trader as well. Yeah, quite an amazing person. Yes. So these are my mentors. Shout outs to Frank, the Zusi, an amazing soul, and yeah, it's quite amazing. It's quite amazing. Shout outs to Sham. Yeah. Yeah. Shout outs to Sham. Yeah, Sham is quite amazing as well. Yeah, so I've mentioned their names so that you can check them up. They are quite amazing. You learn a lot from them. Yes, and yeah, so the learning curve, as I was mentioning, you can't escape. Take your time, steady, go through the process. I know it takes time. At times it's hard, but I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, it's going to reward you. So why don't you just put in the work, put in the time, put in the energy, put in the stress. Yeah, put in the work. Basically, just do your part, okay? Do your best and to understand the market and how the market dynamics is all about. Yes, and I believe very strongly that in due time, and you'll be rewarded. Yeah, you'll be rewarded in due time. Just don't rush it. Just take time. Yes, and let the market reward you for not giving up. All right, all right. Yeah. So one thing I want to also mention, in everything, we have to put God first. Yes, yes. I believe that without God, nothing can be possible. I believe very strongly that God is the one who can help you to be successful. Okay. Yes, I've seen people giving acknowledgement to the fact that God was the one who helped them, and it is true. I'm a testimony of that fact as well. God is the one who helped me to understand all these things. Yes, trading forex is quite difficult. I won't lie to you. Yes, you need God to open your eyes to see some things. Okay. Yes, that's what I like about Ag the Greatest. Ag the Greatest. Shout outs to you as well. An amazing soul. Yeah. So he like I like the fact that he acknowledges Jesus and yeah, knowing strongly that Jesus is the one helping him to be successful and consistent. I mean, it's quite amazing. Yeah, Jesus is Lord. Yes, Jesus is Lord. So yeah, so don't give up. Yeah, don't give up, and also just draw inspiration every morning from the Word. Read your Bible, pray. There's a reason why I named this channel the Faith Trader channel, right? Yeah. So that's all about faith, believing in God, and trusting in your system and be consistently disciplined. Discipline comes from God, right? Yeah, the Bible says that God has not given us the spirit of fear, but of love and of a sound mind. The word sound mind over there is also a disciplined mind. Okay. One thing you need when it comes to trading psychology is to have a disciplined mind. Yes, you must be disciplined when it comes to your strategy. Yeah, your TP levels must be disciplined concerning the number of trades to take and also when to even take trades. It's not every time you enter a trade, right? Yeah, it's all part of the disciplined mind that you need to have. That's why I say that you can't take God out of the picture. Okay. Yeah, you can't take God out of the picture. God is the one who's going to help you through reading the Bible, through prayer, through connection with God. Yeah, and Jesus, through connection with Jesus and the Word of God. Yeah, things will fall in place. I promise you. Yes, I promise you. Yeah. All right. So let's leave the market to do its thing. So we'll be back to check the progress. So this is the Faith Trader once again. Catch you soon. All right, guys. So this is the Faith Trader once again, and we are back to check our entry, and amazingly we've smashed our TP. Wow, that's very nice. Yeah, actually, you see your price came as low as there. Could have given us 1:3, but you know how we do it. Stay disciplined, right? 1:2 for London, and yeah, it's quite amazing. It's quite amazing. So you know how we got this trade, right? Don't forget our entry strategy through the SMT, right? Yeah, you know how we got the OB for our OB over here. We have a mitigation. Yeah, the SMT displacement, the SMT divergence with silver. Don't forget it. Yeah, I think everything played out nicely. Yeah, so um this is the full breakdown on how I got this entry. So yeah, you can go over this video again. I mean, we can get some nice strategy from this, and yeah, and you can build your own system from this, right? This is a nice system, and I believe that this is going to help you, and yeah, so you can go through the process and have some kind of perspective when it comes to context and narrative. You know, I mentioned that you shouldn't just enter a trade, right? You should build a narrative and have a context. Okay, so this is a clear example of how to have an entry with narrative and a context. Okay, yes. So we apply the same thing on EU. Yes, the same thing on EU. We also smashed a cool 1:3 right here on Euro USD. Yes, the same time. You can check the time, right? Yes. The time. Yeah. You can check the date as well. Yes. All right. So yeah, you know, it's quite amazing. Look at the SMT over here with GU. Look at GU. GU also made an SMT over here. I ain't seen it. So guys, this a nice strategy, right? Yeah, this is a particular system that I've built. Yes, and you know, through studies and much gathering of information and back testing. Yes, I mean, yeah, it takes hard work, right? Yeah, you have to put in the work to see the result. Okay, so that's for EU, right? 1:3, some nice delivery right here. We cut it right from the top. Yeah, we cut it right from the top. Let me show you. Yeah, cut it right from the top right here. We have some liquidity sweeps, then came in with our range, came in, and same process, right? Nice delivery. All right, so if you want to learn to trade like this, you can hit me up on Telegram, Feed Trader page. Just look for Feed Trader, yeah, and follow. So this is the Feed Trader once again, and like, share, comment. I mean, yeah, let's promote this video. If you are getting some nice information from this, I mean, someone else may be struggling to also get a particular system like this. You can help that individual by sharing. All right. So this is the Feed Trader once again. Peace out.